Okay. Now then. Oh, jeez. Croc. I'll try. Now, Croc is a pretty good game on the PS1. I cannot imagine that putting it on the Game Boy Color will be anything but horrendous. Also, there's a Croc 2. Also on Game Boy Color, of course. Oh joy, we have basic platformer. Now these controls are something about this jump that I don't know, it's a bit hard to define, but there's like stuttering, like moving and jumping. It feels like there's a little bit to jump, then a pause, and then more to jump. You can see the screen just kind of jagging along. Tell me I'm not alone in this. Oh. Okay then, that's... yeah. Don't know exactly what my health system is. Oh. Wow. None of that is needed. Don't like this... If the thing were higher, it'd be easy. If it were lower, it'd be easy. I haven't seen this kind of difficulty in timing a jump attack to hit a block slightly above you since the NES days. And it's not worth it at this point. So we got a heart that looks like a Mickey Mouse head. Oh jeez, that music. It's like the Codemaster's twang, but it's worse. I'm collecting bouncing furry things. And I'm murdering myself on the lava. Don't know exactly what I'm spelling either, but... Oh, I guess we're spelling bonus. And I missed the O. Still am not entirely certain what my health system is. I don't know how many hits I can take. I don't know what will happen when I die, if I will have to start the entire stage over or what. That seems most likely, given this sort of platformer. Not gonna bother save stating though. I think this is not the kind of game that is worth save stating in. I'm starting to get used to the bouncing and the weird moving attack. Not quite fully there yet, but... oh, I guess... yeah. Getting all the bonus letters. 2 gobos collected. Now we are not going to ever retry any of these worlds. We're just going to sort of... what the hell is this? Good to know. A thing that barely allows you to jump higher. And jack-o'-lanterns. Kinda nifty. Well, we now have Silver Key. And it's immediately used to give us a gobbo. apparently by holding the jump button, you do this sort of non-stop jump. Who knew? This is not typically how games are programmed. Okay, and if you hit the button repeatedly, you have a stop attack. Well, we were flashing for a second there. I thought we would continue to flash, but I guess that just helps to indicate that we are kind of low on health. So if I do see... no, it's not really any better or worse. I'm really regretting coming into these underground stages, these sort of indoor cave lava areas. This music, man. And we're out already, okay. That is nice when they are short like that. Of course, we have 7 lives. Oh, hey. Well, we have a climbing mechanic. That is good to know. And normally with a game like this, I would just keep playing until I got a game over. But with 8 lives now, and it being entirely questionable as to how many hits I can take before I lose a life, I don't even know if those are lives. Maybe they're... well, I don't know what else they could be, but who knows, who cares. We'll just kind of carry on. Maybe this will be one of those ones where... oh, we can stomp on the question marks. Spear trap is kind of a nifty twist. Well, not really a twist, but you know. Oh, hey zombie. I did not even notice that I was losing crystals. Okay, I lost 1 crystal when hit. So I guess that means I have 42 hit points. Which seems kind of bizarre and... wow, that... seriously, if that is the actual health system... okay, there, I lost a lot more for, you know, falling into the spikes and such, so not quite as bad. But even so, they give you a crazy amount of health. Like, of course, Sonic's ring system can be similar to that, where you can have, you know, a lot of quote-unquote hit points, and apparently those are lives, and we do start the stage entirely over. But with Sonic's rings, of course, finishing the train of thought for once, you know, you lose every single one of them at once. So it's not really like having 40 or 80 or 300 hit points, it's more like having 1, and then the possibility to get more back. This, with you know, avoid the spikes and arrow traps and only take, or, you know, only manage to take damage from enemies, you would have to be hit 30, 40, 50 times in order to lose a single life, and that's just madness, that's bad game design. I mean, you know, 3 hits, 5 hits, maybe 8 hits, that's all normal and sane. You would expect to take that many hits, and you would feel like a good player if you got through a stage without taking that many hits. Yes, I lost 4 crystals to the spikes, not to an enemy. And we'll try the arrow trap here. Arrow trap does 3 damage. Okay, so I lost 2 to a snake, so it's not all 1 damage per enemy, but for the most part, it's 1 damage per enemy. In case you haven't noticed, Beld, I was being, taking hits purposefully, and also not caring at all. Now that I have only a couple of hits... Oh, cannot stomp that, apparently. Okay, we actually died from damage taken. And we stay at 0 crystals, so... 1 hit kill at this point. Yeah, that does balance it out a bit. I should not be doing that over and over again. Oh, that is... okay. And once you get down to 0 crystals, it's balanced the other way. Trying to find a place that has crystals. There's some crystals. Okay. Now I'm slightly safer, although not much better off. Oh hey, and we have sort of a hanging mechanic. This game keeps surprising me with the different things that it actually has, considering all the other things that it's doing so poorly on. Had to make sure there was actually ground underneath me. Not really... And here we are again! Guess I'll get that finally. Well, who knows, maybe we will end this with a game over, instead of, completing an area like I thought we might. Yeah, it does have that feeling, pal. It'd be nice if the screen were zoomed out a little bit during all that. But anyways, this has been Croc. We are not going to continue. This game was not worth even all that time. And I really should not have done all that health loss demonstration for Beld's purposes. Should have just ignored him and carried on, but... oh well. What's done is done.